have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Okay. Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future for our children.
Thank you very much, South Carolina.
Do you identify as black? No, it's a serious question because you might not identify. Can you please put the mic? Thank you. Okay.
When I walked into the room,
I am not done with my question.
Oh, young lady.
I'm just asking you to listen to me while
I'm about to answer the first question.
But I didn't finish my question.
Okay. Yeah, I'm black.
Less than 9% of the people in this room are black.
What became of your truckers, Clarice? We killed them. You still wake up sometimes, don't you? Wake up in the dark and hear the honking of the horns.
Yes.
Showing hateful symbols of genocide, of racism. These are things that are absolutely unacceptable, and the people of Ottawa deserve to have their lives back. Showing hateful symbols of genocide, of racism. These are things that are absolutely unacceptable, and the people of Ottawa deserve to have their lives back. Showing hateful symbols of genocide, of racism. These are things that are absolutely unacceptable, and the people of Ottawa deserve to have their lives back.
They're not a national party. If they want to do something that's national, if they want to develop something that's going to benefit all Canadians, it's us.
So he's leveraging his 24 seats for all they are worth.
I have no interest in blindly working with the Liberals. If they want to deliver on real things that help Canadians out, yes, absolutely, we're going to work together.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
And for me, one of the most important core values is liberty. Specifically, I believe that one of the highest aims of Canadian political leadership is to protect and expand freedom for Canadians. Leading this country should mean you bring Canadians together. You do not divide them against one another. Fear is a dangerous thing. Once it is sanctioned by the state, there is no telling where it might lead. It is always a short path to walk from being suspicious of our fellow citizens to taking actions to restrict their liberty. And that, to borrow a phrase, is not the way we do things around here, not in Canada.
God help me if my vision in this regard is clouded by my own presumption. But I see an actor, not a real boy.
A little bit of the story on the photograph. It depicts, of course, Justin's father picking him up underneath his arm. I don't know what kind of mischief you were up to at the time that he decided to have to do that. Back in 1973, and touched the hearts of Canadians and showed the lighter side and the family instincts of their leader at the time, which was a tough time.
Incunabula.
Incunabula.
Yes.
May I please have the definition?
Incunabula means books printed before 1501.
May I please have the language of origin?
It's Latin.
Could you please repeat the word?
Incunabula.
How do you spell that?
I wish I could tell you.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Give it another year when this shit is still happening, and then see how you're fucking thinking.
Right thinking will be as quickly rewarded. You will find it an effective combination.